Welcome back in the show, everyone. I'm excited to sit down with my next guest because, as most of you know, I'm pretty new to the Wabash Valley, and we've got a pretty serious roadway issue. So today, I invited Nicole Christine on the show so we can talk all about it. Hey, Nicole, welcome to the show.
Hi, Ashley. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. So let's start with talking about I-70. Like, up until now, I didn't know that it was one of the most dangerous stretches of road in the country.
Yeah, it definitely has a bad reputation, Ashley. I'll tell you that. I know that it does stretch across state lines, but really right here between Terre Haute and Indianapolis, a lot of our local viewers understand that it can be quite a mess over there. There's sometimes construction that's going on, and then, of course, just everyday, accidents. You've got those semis that are out there, and it's only 2 lanes, so that does create some issues. A statistic that I do have from Indiana State Police last year, 2020, when, there weren't as many people out on the roadways really overall, there were 82 crashes between mile marker 1 and 59, so right there in that, right by the state line to, right out of our viewing area, and 4 of those were fatal. So definitely some statistics to back up the fact that people are a little afraid to get out on that roadway sometimes.
Oh my gosh, and my dad is a truck driver actually, so that does make me worry a little bit.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, one thing I do know about Terre Haute is that we're trying to build a convention center and a casino, so this has to be bad publicity for the construction going forward, right?
Yeah, so I know I spoke with Mayor Duke Bennett, Terre Haute's mayor, and he was talking about, there's supposed to be between 1 million and 1.3 million people coming to Terre Haute once we get that convention center and the casino going over the next couple of years. So really, you mentioned bad publicity. We want people to feel safe on their way over to Terre Haute, and we want people to, feel like they're on their way and they'll be able to get there safely. So that's been a really big push for Terre Haute leaders to really get people at the State House and NDOT involved in, creating some more safety measures out on I-70 so that all those people, millions of people possibly that'll be coming, will feel a little safer on their commute.
Yes, that's a lot of people.
Yes, yes it is.
So now can you tell me about the Next Level Roads program? Yeah,
so Governor Holcomb has been this has been something he has said since his last term, now moving into his second term as governor. He's talked about this, $60 billion over about 20 years, so quite a lot of money invested. Something that is important to note, though, is that this is 90% of those funds are going toward projects that are already existing on existing roads, rather. So, for example, a lot of people want to build a 3rd lane on I-70. It's a great idea. A lot of people are on board for that, but there's a lot of money involved with that, and it's not really going to come a lot of that funding from that Next Level Roads program. So people have to keep that in mind, and my story will be talking a little bit about that and give some facts and figures as to just how expensive bringing that 3rd lane could be.
Right, and I know you're news, so you are strictly about the facts, but
yes.
I want to ask your opinion, moving forward, what can we do about driver safety?
Yeah, really everybody I've talked to, and really anyone out in public that you talk to, a big issue is being safe as the driver yourself and, being safe for other drivers. So we can talk about adding a 3rd lane, we can talk about extra signage, and those things are great, but we really do need to focus on, what we're doing inside our own vehicle. So whether that's making sure we're not distracted driving, making sure we're staying relatively around the speed limit, especially when you get out there and you could be hitting construction out of nowhere. You don't want to have to, slam on those brakes right away. So the everyday things that maybe we overlook a little bit are especially important on I-70.
Yeah. Okay, so, on the show today, we're also talking about autonomous vehicles with Joan Woodward. What's your take on how driverless cars will work, alongside any safety improvements that we have in Terre Haute?
Yeah, so you and I were just talking a little bit before this about how we both, I like technology. You said you're really into technology. The autonomous cars, they freak me out a little bit, but I understand, that we're moving toward the future. But one thing I could say to that, at least in my opinion, is that no matter whether you have a smart car or you're driving yourself or you're in the passenger seat, it really, really does just come down to paying attention, making sure you're not distracted, and if you do have that autonomous car, you're making sure that before you leave, I think checking all of those safety precautions is going to be important. Of course, Joan's, the expert on that, but I think in my opinion, it's all a process of, combining driver safety with all of these improvements, and it is really exciting. I'm excited for viewers to see the story tonight with some of those improvements that we are planning to make for our area as far as, getting the taxpayer money to go towards some of these projects. It'll really be worth it.
Absolutely. You know, I'm excited to see your package too.
Yeah.
I love technology, and we talk about it all the time here
Yeah.
on Good Day Live. But driverless cars, that is like one giant step into the future, and I
Yes.
don't know if I'm really ready for that right now, because like you said, we have to still take the precautions as if we were driving the car ourselves.
Oh yeah, you'll see me behind my wheel like this for many years to come, no matter what technology comes around.
Yeah, right, just like ready to hop
Yeah.
on the wheel whenever we need to.
Absolutely.
All right, Nicole, can you tell our viewers where they can go to see your package and when you'll be on the air?
Yeah, so the full story will be airing tonight at 6 on WTWO News at 6, and you can always find all that information, extras from my interview with Debbie Calder with INDOT and my interview with Mayor Duke Bennett on our website, mywabashvalley.com, where you can find all the best stuff, Ashley.
Oh, thank you so much, and you have to come back and hang out with us again.
I would be happy to. Thank you.
Awesome. You guys, we will be right back with more Good Day Live.